Hi guys, Dylan here, back with another video. Today I got a little review for you guys, as well as a movie review for Superman. And a little warning before we get too far in the video, there will be some spoilers in this video. So if you haven't seen the movie yet and you plan on seeing it, yeah, don't watch this video. But today I got a really cool review for you guys. I got the Regal exclusive Superman popcorn bucket. The cost for this is $50. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into this. So, of course, you got your Superman logo there, and then you know, you got some popcorn printed on here. And that's a really nice feature too, like the busted glass with Superman lasering, you know, using his laser vision to, you know, heat up the popcorn. That's a really nice feature. And here's the bag. This is where you put your popcorn in. There's just a little knob here. You twist it, and then it unlocks it. And which just comes in two pieces. So the Superman, yeah, it just snaps in there. But yeah, this comes in two pieces. So there's like this little lip down here. Yeah, this just slides in here, and then there's this little notch here, and this just sticks in like that. Which I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of wanting to get all three buckets, honestly, that Regal had, because they had a 10 as well. And which, I mean, it wasn't nothing crazy, just had the movie logo on and said The Last Son of Krypton. And then they also had a little crypto one. It was crypto with his little dog bowl, which is pretty cool too. And there's some other pretty cool popcorn buckets for as well, like Cinemark. They had like a little like actual like dog bowl, which is pretty cool. And then they had a crypto one where he had like a popcorn bag in his mouth. That one was pretty cool. That junk, which, I mean, you think this is about $50? That junk was $60. I think the coolest one was the AMC. Well, no, this popcorn machine one is I think the coolest one overall. But AMC, their exclusive was really awesome. It looked like a little newspaper box for the Daily Planet. That was pretty cool. And then there's some other cool merch for this movie too, like Cinemark had this really awesome cup. It had the movie logo on it, and it looked like the Fortress of Solitude all around the cup, and it was like in 3D kind of. That one was pretty cool. Regal, they got a little light up cup, and they got some souvenir cups as well with that have like the little figure toppers with Superman, and then there's Lex Luthor. Just now I'll give you guys my my quick little movie review. Which, first off, I want to say this was a really good movie. I definitely recommend it for anyone who hasn't seen it. It was an amazing movie. So I think my biggest takeaway is, I mean, this movie like really embodied what Superman is about. And I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen the older Superman movies, but I saw Man of Steel, and, you know, seen the Snyderverse of Superman. Which, you know, Henry Cavill, he ain't bad. Like, those movies definitely could have been written a lot better. But you know, I mean, Superman was like a bard almost in those. Like, he was just emotionless. And they kind of portrayed him as like a god. And you know, James Gunn's Superman, you know, he showed that Superman is really human, you know, just like the rest of us. On Lex Luthor, I'm gonna be completely honest. Like Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor, that was one of the greatest villain roles I think I've ever seen. Like it's definitely the best I've seen since honestly probably since, and I might be overglazing too, but I think that's the best villain role I've seen since Thanos in Endgame. Like he killed it. Lex Luthor was the biggest hater, which is what you want to see in a villain. But I've never seen a bigger hater in any superhero. Like I've never seen a villain be as big of a hater in any superhero movie like Lex Luthor and James Gunn's Superman. 1A, 1A, 1A. Yeah, if you guys saw the movie, you know, you definitely get the reference. And I think it's really cool towards the end, you know, where I'll admit the scene was a little bit corny, but at the same time, it was kind of necessary with the amount of, with how, you know, Superman's been misrepresented, you know, in past Superman movies. But you had the scene towards the end of the movie where he's talking to Lex, and he's pretty much like, like showing his humanity. You know, he's like, you know, I'm scared, you know, just like you all, I'm human. And I know, like, and I'm gonna be neutral. I'm like, I'm not here to, like, you know, hate on the Snyder movies, but I know that's kind of one of the biggest arguments for like why people dislike Zack Snyder's Superman was because yeah, it was because, you know, he was kind of portrayed more as a god, and you know, he didn't really show like any emotions. But I'll admit that's what I like about James Gunn's Superman is like it shows, you know, he's really human, you know, just like the rest of us, just like all of us. And yeah, like I said, I'm not here to hate on the Snyder because I liked Man of Steel, I did, but and that's kind of another thing too, you know, in the Snyder Superman, you know, he kills people, and you know, Superman, you know, like actually ain't supposed to kill people. Like I know y'all probably remember Man of Steel, you know, bro just casually snapped Zod's neck, and it's like, and I'll be honest, I might be overglazing, but my overall review for the movie, I'm not gonna lie, it's like a 9 out of 10. Like there's definitely a few things that could have been better. Mr. Terrific, dude, was awesome, and like the cast was amazing, man. You know, Superman and then Lex Luthor. It was cool having Crypto in the movie. You see, of course, Supergirl pops up at the end of the movie. Guy Gardner, he was comedy. It was such an amazing movie. I definitely, which if you haven't seen, you're still watching this, I definitely do recommend it. But yeah, I'm trying my best not to give so much spoilers, you know, for the people, you know, watching this video, and you know, haven't seen it yet. But yeah, it was an amazing movie. Definitely one of the best superhero movies I've seen. And I'm a big Marvel guy too. Overall, I'll be honest, I don't care too much for DC. But this movie was amazing. Like it exceeded my expectations. It didn't really get all the hype that it deserved, honestly. And honestly, I wouldn't even mind seeing. I wouldn't even mind seeing this movie a second time. But yeah, Lex Luthor, which interesting enough, turns out Nicholas Hoult, you know, the one who played Lex Luthor in the, you know, James Gunn's Superman. It turns out he actually got the paid the most out of everybody in the movie, which is kind of interesting, even over David Cornsweet, you know, who played Superman. But I think it's rightfully so. I'm not. He killed it as Lex Luthor. Like I haven't seen a bigger hater in any any superhero movie, like with Lex Luthor. 1A, 1A, 1A. Which I've seen the movie get a lot of hate too. Like I personally don't understand it. Yeah, dude, this was such an amazing movie. I can't even lie to y'all. Also, before I go, I'll give y'all kind of a little bit of what to expect, over like the next few weeks. So, well, next week, and I plan on going to see Fantastic Four, the first steps. I'll definitely give y'all a. And I plan on getting at least one of the popcorn buckets. They got all kinds of cool buckets for it. Of course, all the major theaters are supposed to have the big old Galactus head that looks like it's like that big or whatever. That's freaking $80, dude. You gotta take out a loan to buy that thing. But yeah, there's some really cool ones like Regal. They got an exclusive. It's the Fantastic car. I think it's supposed to be like 40 or 50 bucks. I might at least try to get that one because I know I'm probably not gonna get the Galactus head. Not if I unless I go for that Friday night, which I'm gonna try to, honestly. But yeah, I don't know if I'm really trying to spend 80 bucks. I'm fine with spending 50. I mean, you seen I bought this one, and this low key is like one of the most creative and coolest popcorn buckets I've ever seen. Oh yeah, like the AMC, they're exclusive. It's kind of cool. It's Herbie, but he's got a spot, to put, your popcorn, your drink, and like a box of candy all in one, all on them, which is pretty cool. I think he's all supposed to be about like 80 bucks. Of course, you also got the Mr. Fantastic bucket, which is it's blue and it's got Mr. Fantastic with his arm wrapped around it. I know I think Cinemark's supposed to have it. I think I'm probably just gonna go to Regal again for the third time in 4 weeks to see Fantastic Four. But I might try to go to Cinemark sometime and cop some merch, because they got some cool stuff. Not even just for the Fantastic Four stuff, but some of the Superman stuff as well. Because yeah, I wouldn't even be mad to have another 1 or 2 more Superman popcorn buckets. This, of course, easily the coolest out of all. This is honestly creative. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get at least 1 or 2 of the Fantastic Four buckets so that I can give you guys a fantastic review on it. And there's this other cool Fantastic Four bucket. It's I think it's called like the family totem or whatever, and it's got like a thing for like each member or whatever. I don't even know how to explain it, but it's it's really cool. I might try to get that too, because I know Regal, they're supposed to have that one, and then they're also supposed to have like some combo deal where you can get that and like one of the Fantastic Four souvenir cups, and they got a figure top or whatever for each of the 4 members. The Thing, Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, and Johnny Storm, Human Torch. What y'all know about Johnny Storm? But yeah, that's all I got for today. But yeah, that's kind of what you can expect over the next week or so. Over the next few weeks. I'll be doing that sometime over the next few weeks. I want to thank you guys for watching. Smash the like button if you enjoyed the video. Comment, share, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.